We as Indigenous people will not tolerate further disrespect and desecration of our sacred peaks. We will live up to our responsibilities to protect our mother, the earth. I come with humble thoughts and prayers to ask for forgiveness for you, so that you may see who we are, the true original inhabitants and guardians of these lands, especially the peaks, where our sacred waters come to feed the animals, the trees, the people, our springs, the surrounding lands, and all life. We as Indigenous people will not tolerate further disrespect and desecration of our sacred peaks. We will live up to our responsibilities to protect our mother, the earth. I come with humble thoughts and prayers to ask for forgiveness for you, so that you may see who we are, the true original inhabitants and guardians of these lands, especially the peaks, where our sacred waters come to feed the animals, the trees, the people, our springs, the surrounding lands, and all life that thrives in the balance of creation.
This boundary, this little white line, and you see it on your map, it represents about 1% of the peaks. And the way I look at it is the people that oppose the ski area, whether it's endocrine disruptors or SaveThePeaks.org, or people who have other concerns, are saying 1% is too much and we want 100%. And I don't think that's very reasonable. I think that in today's world we have to learn to get along. I think we have to learn to share. And certainly there are always issues and not everybody can agree.
They said that, well, we're just going to use a little piece of it. I don't think you can divide spiritual things into little pieces. I think you have to honor and respect the whole thing. Just because the peaks don't look like a church, that doesn't mean that it's not spiritual. The Indians have a very different concept of what is spiritual and what is not.
If you take 1% of my heart away from me, what is that going to do to me? How am I going to continue to live? How is our culture going to continue to live?
We are finding that in the year 2002, we are still struggling for respect and acceptance by the government leaders and by media.
When it comes to the making of artificial snow at the Arizona SNOWBOWL with reclaimed wastewater, it's time that tribal activists confront some inconvenient truths. The peaks are simply part of a natural landscape that native peoples have elevated to an unnatural stature and to which they have attempted to extend a religious sovereignty. It's one thing to worship a landscape feature from a distance. It's another to demand that the feature, whether the moon or the peaks, be kept in a pristine state. Even the designation of the peaks as a cultural property by the Forest Service calls into question the separation of church and state. We wonder whether the Forest Service would be so accommodating were the Methodists to suddenly assert a religious claim to Oak Creek Canyon, or the Catholic Church a claim to Bill Williams Mountain.
It doesn't matter what color we are. The people all over the world, we're here now. We all different kind of skin. Doesn't mean the different skin. We have only one roots. In begin long time ago. And all brother and sister.
Yes.
So that's why we work together.
We had hopes for the days when we would completely dismiss the beliefs of tribal people, especially regarding the San Francisco Peaks, when we would show blatant
religious intolerance and racism in our local newspaper were over. And hopefully they are after today.
Make yourself at home. This is our community newspaper.
Hey, how are you? We have about room for 20, unfortunately. Roxanne, are you speaking for the group, or?
Oh, no, I can't speak for this group.
All right.
But,
there's only room for about 20. Anyway, right?
if we can fit more, we'd appreciate it.
Okay, that's fine. Great, thank you. But without the cameras.
That's independent media. That's Channel 2.
It's fine, we can meet with Channel 2 later on.
What about freedom of the press?
White Balky Mine was a pumice mine on the lower slopes of the peaks. They had been extracting pumice for years. They'd had numerous court battles with the Forest Service over their refusal to pay certain fees, observe certain agreements, and they proposed to expand that mine. In 1997, people came out to do a big Save the Peaks campaign. The Sierra Club, the Flagstaff Activist Network, Grand Canyon Trust was involved with that. All of the tribal people, numerous prayer vigils were held there. Resolutions were passed by the city and the county opposing the mine, and everyone used the language of respect.
And we're here in support of Stop That Mining, the White Balky Mine, and the San Francisco.
Listen, I'm going to come up, if I come to make a statement, you guys come up with me?
Yeah, yes, we will.
Okay, I'm going to come. I'm going to come.